It's Sunday, which means we are grocery shopping and meal planning for the week, and I think it's time to do a little bit of an updated grocery haul because we got a lot today. In addition to talking about what I got, we're also going to talk about how I plan on using each one of these ingredients in my meals for the upcoming week. I know eating low histamine is hard, and eating low histamine, high protein is even harder. Hopefully this video makes it easier for all of you. Starting off with breakfast items, I restocked my protein oats by Bob's Red Mill. I love these. I also love the buckwheat that Bob's Red Mill has as well. And I restocked my oat milk so that I can make my protein oats. And then I got these last week from Sam's Club. It is just a 6-pack of liquid egg whites. Love having these around, and it's so much cheaper than just buying a little quart every single week. Up next for protein, I really didn't need much because I have so much frozen chicken from a Sam's Club pickup order last week. However, I did restock New York strip steaks because that is another protein source that I love to have around. I'll usually half these and then cook them and freeze them in individual containers so that I can easily grab them for lunches or dinners. It is so good. But while I was at Fresh Time getting some groceries today, I saw that they had this, which is almost 5 pounds of a grass-fed beef tenderloin. And I have done this before where I just buy an entire beef tenderloin and then I'll cut it up myself. And it is the most, from a price point, efficient way to buy your steaks. It is so smart, such a hack. So I will get so many beef tenderloin steaks out of this once I finish cutting it up myself. And then I feel like I'm always eating delicious food at home. So if you go to Fresh Time, look out for beef tenderloins like this, because this is $55, yes, but by the time I cut it all up, it's going to come down to like $4 or $5 per beef tenderloin steak, and it's just such a hack. That being said, do I have too much meat to go in my freezer? Yes, but was it worth it? Yes, because Fresh Time doesn't always have these beef tenderloins available. Now for the rest of everything, all of this is going to be fresh fruits and vegetables. The protein sources that I will be using outside of my naked protein powder this week will be frozen salmon, frozen chicken, or any of the beef that I just showed you. So what I have planned for one meal is broccolini and russet potatoes, which I will make mashed potatoes with, dairy-free of course, and I will pair probably either salmon or beef with that. I also have sweet potatoes that I will plan on using for sweet potato fries. One thing I've picked up whenever my boyfriend and I are together and we want more of a cheat meal that's low histamine, we will do sweet potato fries, and then I will cheat and we'll make ground beef patties. I know that ground beef isn't the best because of the process that it goes through, and it does raise the histamine levels. However, if this is going to be how I cheat, I think it's the best way I can possibly cheat. It hasn't bothered me so far, and we'll do it maybe once a week or every other week. So I'm definitely looking forward to having this during my luteal phase when all my cravings are kicking. The next items we're gonna go over can be used for multiple things. So apples I like to have for a snack or dessert. I also like to julienne cut apples and put them in coleslaw. So obviously we need plenty of these. And speaking of coleslaw, I had leftover shredded cabbage that's still good, so we will use that for our lunches. I like to put shredded carrots in with my coleslaw, as well as red onion, and again, those apples. I'm sure throughout the week I will be making coleslaw fresh at some point. If you want my recipe, it is in my low histamine recipes playlist. And another thing that I like to do for lunches when I want something quick that's also not coleslaw is I will mix, the apples, red onion, cabbage, and carrots together, and I will add arugula into it and then make a slightly different dressing. And then I just have a salad and put some meat on top, and it's just as delicious. So what I'll probably end up doing is just mixing the carrots in with the cabbage tonight. That way that is ready. I can cut the onion fresh and then mix it all up for my lunches. I also have fresh parsley and cucumber. I will be using these to make a Mediterranean quinoa bowl with chicken. Yellow onion, I don't remember why I got this, but I know I'll need it. And lastly, for my favorite, all of the sweets, I always stock up on these jumbo blueberries. Listen, if you go to Sam's Club, each one of these massive packs of jumbo blueberries is like $7. You cannot beat that price. I always stock up on these. I will literally go through these in a week because I eat them that much. You can never have too many blueberries. Red grapes because, again, I have a sweet tooth. Lastly, I'm sure someone will hate me for this, but I did pick up some kiwis, and I'm aware that they are high in oxalates despite being low in histamine. However, they do not trigger my body, and therefore I have decided to proceed with caution when it comes to consuming them, and I will have a couple kiwis a week, nothing crazy. Thanks for watching my food haul, and watch out for 12 days of low histamine meals coming soon.